the fact that you not only have, but you are the infinite reservoir of that which it is your nature to express and share and illuminate everyone else's lives with. And that experience is what you're all dreaming about having. It's what you're all meaning when you say you want to wake up. And what I'm saying is, you can't have that experience if you're not willing to be involved with the one that's in your face.
Yeah.
The ego says that's hard work because it can't do it. The ego cannot do this. And it will tell you how hard it would be for it, how impossible it would be for it to do this, except that when it talks to you, it will say, this is impossible for me, it says, except you hear it and you think it's your voice saying this would be impossible for you. The ego never stands over there and says, hello, I'm your ego. You know what you're thinking of doing would be absolutely impossible to me. You know, it would probably be the death of me. Cute of me, huh?
Yeah, that's cute.
See, Paul knows it's not him talking because that's too quick for him. No. The ego whispers in your ear as though it's your own voice. And it suggests to you, it's like a hypnotist. It always only makes suggestions. It suggests that it would be difficult. It suggests that you will lose your identity. It suggests that you will be swallowed up in this wonderful cloud of indistinguishable pinkness, which of course no one would choose for consciously, of course. It suggests that being awake would be horrible. Except you hear it as though it's your own voice. You talking to you. So, the ego is going to say it's going to be hard work, it's going to be unpleasant, that it's going to turn you into a martyr. And history will think well of you for the hell you went through, for the sacrifice you went through. See, it makes it really hard for you by suggesting that if you want to go that route, you won't get recognition right away. So, at the bottom line, what's the use? So, everything I tell you all about waking up, there's no way I can put it so that the ego will like it. And so, if I'm going to get real straight with you, I'm going to be speaking in terms that many of you who are identifying with your ego right now won't like. But I've got to say it anyway because you're not your ego. And you're there at the same time that your ego is listening. So no, you won't be swallowed up in vagueness. But you will be swallowed up in an incapacity to assert yourself individualistically and stand out from the rest. You will be just like all the rest of the brotherhood. Poor souls. You'll be just as magnificent and just as glorious and just as exquisite. And I could go on with all kinds of words, as every other one. And every one of you will stand in support of the infinite exquisiteness of every aspect of the infinite expression of God, because it's an essential part of each one's wholeness. Some irrelevant question you asked.
We're whimsical.
The simple fact is that waking up will constitute the utter humiliation of the ego and all that it fights for. So be ready for it. Don't be surprised. It will wail and it will moan and it will curse. You know, it's like I said earlier, what do you value? What you value is what you'll give your attention to. And what you give your attention to will govern your experience, your ensuing experience. So either you're going to yield in to God and fit in and not stand out, because that's what you value, or you're going to persist in going for the rugged individualism and stand out and make your mark and be arrogantly unique. And suffer the results of that. Which means the absolute incapacity, as long as you're indulging in that, to experience what I just described about being awake and about feeling your purpose. Not your unique individualistic purpose, but your purpose as God expressed and expressing, with nothing going on in any part of you that constitutes a distraction from the full experience of the meaning God is expressing of Himself right there where you are. That constitutes experiencing your purpose. And when you're experiencing your purpose, it effortlessly finds expression in everything you do. The ego tries to find a purpose and create it in the world by what it does. But one who is awake, it knows his purpose, and His purpose is what filters in or is spontaneously expressed in every action that follows. And the action that follows is not for the purpose of creating your purpose. It's purpose fully expressed. And because it's fully expressed, none of what it is hidden from any of the rest of the brotherhood. And so none of your purpose is hidden from the rest of the brotherhood. You see? Or you get the idea.
Could I ask one tiny little thing?
I don't know, can you?
It probably won't turn out to be tiny. So, you had talked to me like this before, and so I got the, you had said, if you don't know anything, you're in a good spot, okay? So, at work and stuff, I would ask you or my guide to handle hard things like calling someone to tell them to pay their bill and so forth. And I'd just ask you to talk, through me. And that always went well. I mean, by the time I hung up, they were laughing or I was, it felt good.
Yes.
It wasn't, and I don't know whether they were going to pay or not, but I remember that it worked so much better than me getting angry. And it's dawning on me, that's me, isn't it?
Oh.
I mean, that's really, when I'm thinking that...
When you're thinking with me, it's really you.
That's what...
Uh-oh. The light bulb is going on. And it's meaningful because it's a clearer realization and experience of you.
It's night and day. The other's like bumping into a wall, and who wants to do that?
It's finite and infinite. It's illusion and reality. Yes, it's nothing and everything. That's it. It's nothing and everything. And when it's nothing, it's nothing. Even when in this sense of nothingness, everyone is trying so hard to be something.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I suppose no one recognizes that the gathering is over, that there has been a completeness here that can't be added to and needs to sit as it is so that it might soak in without anything else to sidetrack you. I know I always say this, but it's said new each time. I have enjoyed being with you. I am glad that we could be together. Not be together, but be together. It has been beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are welcome.